Hi, Sagittarius. It's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a tarot reading, and we have the cards here because I am out of town and I don't have my full setup here, okay? So I'm holding the camera, and if you see the cards kind of moving, it's because, I'm holding this. But let's get right into it, and let's see. We have oracle cards. We have the inner child. This is rhodochrosite. Okay, so this is a crystal, and this comes from the Greek word for rose red or red rose, the color for love. Inner child. Wow, the layers of white, gray, and black speckles resemble layers of sediment buried deep within. Somebody's got some things that they're carrying that are probably not helping them. Yeah, it is the crystal for retrieving and releasing old childhood wounds to heal the inner child. And the affirmation is this can promote forgiveness and self love. I embrace my past knowing that it has already made me the person I am today. Yeah, it's like appreciating some pain here, right? Because it has taught you, Sagittarius, or somebody else, the inner child, right? And we also have the cat's eye, independence. The cat's eye reminds you to see things from a cat's point of view. Cats are known for their magic, instinct, and independence. They do what they please, unconcerned about what others think. That's the way we have to live in this world. You act with love, right, and kindness toward people, but when it comes down to your decisions and things like that, or things that are important, you're kind to people and you decide for yourself, right? I just know somebody today who kind of went through a breakup, and I feel like the family of the person who broke up with her, I feel like is running this person's life, right? And so not a good thing. All right. So, and cats are known for their magic instinct and independence. Be true to yourself. Yeah. And so I am strong and independent. I do what's right for me, regardless of the opinions of others. That's what you're supposed to be doing here. Let's get one more card, and we have psychic abilities. All right. So somebody here, I am psychic and intuitive. Somebody here is healing their inner child, and they don't care about what other people think. So in other words, they are super autonomous, right? Running their life from a place of power and wisdom. And here's a Nine of Pentacles. That's the same type of a card. Yes, it is. Or that's what this is about. Independence, confidence, self-sufficiency, and sometimes independent to the point of hey, I'm going my own way sometimes, because this reading, it kind of part of it is about there's something that was maybe expected, and you're like, oh well, don't expect that from me, because maybe some type of listening to other people could be, but it could also be conditioning, just kind of childhood conditioning, or it comes from society too. Trust me, it does. We have the peacock spirit, and that wanted to be in the reverse. So let's see if I ever, no, that is in the reverse. So this is let it shine. So in the reverse, somebody was not letting themselves shine. They weren't being true to who they are, right? It's like a Leo energy. The fifth house is your own self expression and being true to that, right? Yeah, and that's where you create. Let's see what else we have. We have the ant spirit. Time to collaborate. They're helping each other, right? Because they're trying to get to the sugar bowl, wherever they're trying to do. But they got the puzzle pieces on their back. Time to collaborate. And there's something here that is starting for you, Sagittarius. The Fool is here. There's something that is starting that is very beautiful, because somebody is trusting themselves, trusting their heart, trusting their decision, or you are. It's very independent. It's coming from a place of healing the inner child or healing wounds, right? And yeah, but they weren't, in the past, there was some type of wound that was stopping somebody from letting their own heart shine, or letting themselves shine, right? So, when you block out your shine, you block out who you are, your sense of yourself. That's what the sun is, right? In astrology, is the sun is a sense of yourself and how you shine. And so now somebody is like shining, but they are shining in this way of confidence, self love, yeah, things like that. All right, so the Fool is here, marking a new beginning for you. Next to the Sun, I can't imagine it would be anything. It's going to be beautiful. Yeah, because there's clarity here, there's wisdom, there's take somebody is taking control of their life, right? If everybody did that, we there would be everything would be great, right? If everybody really took control of their life, but they got to heal their inner child, right? Here it is. Yeah, a lot of us do, and that's totally okay, right? Now, the Queen of Pentacles starts the reading. It could be an earth sign here. And we have the Six of Wands here in the crossing energy. This is overcoming. It's showing up as an overcoming, like it could be difficult. In fact, maybe overcoming something meant some type of ending here. Ten of Swords. And we have the Four of Cups reversed, and that is usually a missed opportunity. It could be that somebody has pushed something away already or kind of rejected it and turned it down, could be because somebody's in a whole new place. Yeah, they are inside, right deep down. And we have the Six of Cups. There could be somebody from the past here because the past plays a part, but it plays a part where somebody understands their childhood wounds. And the kids are right here on the card, right? Once you understand what's been bothering you, childhood wounds. Sometimes it's just you understand, you just already know. But sometimes it's found out through hypnosis, and we do that in past life readings. Yeah, we find out a lot because you pull up a lifetime that is, that brings you a lesson to live in this life. Yeah, it is. They're totally connected. Yeah, to the past, right? But we learn wisdom too in those readings, big time, in those past life readings. You guys want to get one? You can get one with me. And yeah, and we have the Ten of Cups as a concern. Somebody is reaching for their happiness. Finally, finally, yeah, it has happened to me right in front of my face. Right? You guys know that song, and it's kind of a house song. Good to work out to. We have the Five of Swords in the environment. There's an ending here of sorts, an ending of I've healed my inner child and I don't behave that way anymore. I don't look at life in that way. Could be here, and the Ten of Swords is above it. So see, some type of ending brings wisdom in this reading. It's also a product of the wisdom is a product of an ending, but the ending is a product of wisdom. They're kind of interchangeable. Yeah, I don't know how to explain that well, but it's kind of obvious, right? Yeah. We have the Fool in the hopes and fears, and the Sun's next to it. This is like, I hope I can, I know what I want. I'm very clear here, taking, making decisions from a place of wisdom and self-sufficiency and self-love. Yeah, this Nine of Pentacles over here, that's about self-love. It is, even though she looks like she's rich, and she probably is, but which is another kind of thing to discuss, possibly, right? Your relationship with money, and some of us feel like we deserve, plenty, and some of us feel like we don't really deserve, or we all do, right? We all deserve enough money to live comfortably. Yes, we do. So yeah, but the Sun is here with this with the Fool. Let's get a card on the Sun. Let's see. And we have the Emperor. Yeah, see? And here's the Nine of Pentacles. The Emperor is taking control of my empire, right? He's acting in his own good faith, his own best interest, right? He's trying to run his empire, right? So he's trying to run all the heathens out of town here. And those heathens could be inner demons, right? Or, old wounds. But someone is taking care of that. Yeah, it's really a beautiful reading, Sagittarius. And we have psychic abilities. Somebody's trusting their intuition here. Yeah, we're going to end this reading. Thank you so much for joining me here. If you guys want to get a reading for me, I have a brand new website and a bunch of readings, a bunch of very cool readings up there that were not on the calendar before. Yeah, I also have a soul expression reading that I am. I don't have that marked yet, but that soul expression reading is is going to be really helpful. Uh, it is. I look at the eclipses, and when you were born as well, and the eclipses closest to you can show the lesson that you're supposed to learn in this life. Yeah, it's highly fascinating, but there's a lot more to it. A soul expression reading, and that'll be out soon. But thanks so much for joining me, guys. Please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. It helps me to keep bringing these on a timely basis. Yes, it does. and also hit the little red bell if you want to receive my notifications. Okay, you guys. And if you're watching and you're celebrating Christmas, Merry Christmas. It is a time to slow down. Capricorn is about time, it's about patience. And we're in Capricorn season, of course. And so take your time. The end of the year is a time to reflect. Yeah, a lot of people go into meditation at the end of the year. Muslims, I think, but don't quote me. Yeah, but a lot of like cultures and religions and things like that go into kind of fasting. Yeah, they go to fasting, but yeah, reflect. It's a good time to reflect on what we've done all year, um, maybe what we haven't done or tried or things like that, right? Yeah, it's a good time to really look within. It is. Thanks so much, you guys, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Yeah, and yeah, thanks so much.